Hi, I'm Patty Siegel with the Route 422 Business Advisor, and I'm here today with April and Dave Miller of Miller's Greenhouses just to talk a little bit about their beautiful greenhouse, all these gorgeous flowers we have the week before Mother's Day. And welcome, Dave and April. How are you today?
Good to see you.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit. I know you've been here since 1835. Wow.
Well, we
And you
haven't.
do high quality flowers. So how did you two get started in the business?
Well, it's not quite right that we were here since 1835, but the house was built in 1835. I think the Millers have been around probably before the turn of the century in 1800, but around this area. April and I got started in the business, well, I started in the business a long time ago with my dad and my mom. Come home from school, have milk and cookies, and then come down and work at the greenhouse in the afternoon. Make a couple of cents back then, but it was fun. It was something to do. And as time went on, I thought, well, it'd be great to be an engineer, go to college, be an engineer. Well, the grades weren't quite there, and I found this lovely lady, and it didn't look too bad here at the greenhouse. So went to school for business at Temple, and then transferred from Temple out to Ambler, which was Temple. Got into horticulture, and we decided to work with Dad. And about 1974, we went into a partnership for 2 years before I took over in '76. And we weren't quite married then yet, but we were working together and developing the business,
And almost 50 years later, here we are.
yeah,
Wow.
49 to be exact,
That's
yeah.
wonderful. So you've got all kinds of gorgeous annuals, perennials. Tell us a little bit about the varieties, and do you plant from seed? Tell us about your products.
Okay. Yeah, we grown a variety of potted plants. Seasonal potted plants are kind of our specialty, like for Christmas and Easter and Mother's Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July. We usually have some, potted plants and flower for those periods of time. Of course, the fall with the mums. And you mentioned, Patty, that we do grow things from seed. A lot of the things you see here on this bench are all grown from seed. We started every one of these plants here from seed. And a lot of things that are not from seed, but we start from small plants, would be like these begonias, propagated material. Also, all the baskets, they're generally propagated material. We do seed a couple baskets as well, such as Vinca and Impatiens. You can see over there we have a good selection of herbs, trellised annuals such as Thunbergia, black-eyed Susans, passion vines. We have beautiful Gerber daisies to sell for Mother's Day and thereafter. Yeah, it's fun. We do poinsettias at Christmas. We do a complete array of Easter flowers, hyacinths, tulips, lilies, mums azaleas, hydrangeas, and then coming into this season is baskets, and pansies, and petunias, all types of annuals and
don't
perennials.
forget vegetable plants.
Yeah,
for the
right,
garden.
vegetable plants as well. We have a good supply of tomatoes, peppers, eggplants, vine crop being like cucumbers, zucchini, squashes. We're one of the few places that does sweet potato slips for the gardener, and we have some seed and potatoes.
There you go.
Wow, you've got a great variety. And I have to say, I love to garden myself, and I do visit a lot of greenhouses. and the lushness of the greenhouses. And we're in just one of how many greenhouses?
How many? How many greenhouses?
Oh, yeah, we have 9 here on the property of varying sizes. The average size is around 3,000 square feet.
Wow, very nice.
Lots. Okay.
Really nice. So you got a great variety here. Now, who is your clientele? I know you do the public. Do you do community? Do contractors come in and buy up multiple?
All of the
How does
above.
that work?
Yeah. Okay, just like today, for example, while you were here, Patty, we had a landscape contractor come in. Really has a business right off of 422, a car dealership. And also a florist from Phoenixville was here at the same time. And we have a customer looking around right now, a retail customer. So we deal with that, but we also deliver to different places, such as garden centers. And you know, sometimes there's
Garden clubs.
corporate. Yeah, we deal with a couple of corporate places that run sales for charity, and then like high schools for different sporting teams will run fundraisers. So we work with the public that way as well.
Wow, yeah. So it looks like you do a lot for the community, which is nice. Yeah, so you're kind of tucked away here, but I say come out because you can't beat these gorgeous baskets of flowers, and it's just, I get a little bit like, wow, I just go overload when I come here. So let me ask, where do you see yourself going from here?
Well, we're currently putting the place up for sale, and being the place, that means the whole property. We sit on 3 acres of land, and we have a house that was built in 1834 that is in very good condition, an old farmhouse that has up to 5 bedrooms and even possibility of more. One of the things that we have been favored with is we're right along a gas main line that makes it a little bit less expensive to heat than, you know, using oil or trying to deal with wood. Am I getting off base a little bit?
No, you're doing good.
No,
So-
and the thing of it is, it was very good for us bringing up a family. It was very nice.
Yeah.
The kids would be down here while we were working, and you know, we had monitors that we could tend to their needs as we did, and it was a good place to bring up a
Very
family.
blessed.
Yeah.
Very blessed.
Sounds like you get a lot of satisfaction
Oh, yeah.
from your work.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's
You
been
both
wonderful.
love digging in the dirt and planting.
Sure. Surrounded by beauty all day, you know.
Yeah.
Good people. Everybody's usually so friendly when they come in because it's their happy place. A lot of people say it's like their therapy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard
So,
that.
it's
Planting. Planting is
It
like therapy. So talk a little bit more about what's involved in the sale of the property. So it includes the house, the greenhouse,
The barn.
the barn.
The barn.
How
There's
much property?
yeah, it's a pretty it has a good well on this property that will handle it all, and also we have a new roof on the house. We have some different characteristics of the property. It's an older place. We have root cellars, 2 of them on the property, a smokehouse. They're all not in total disrepair at all. They're in pretty good shape.
Good, good, good.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice to know for anybody that's looking for a business and a house to come out and check out Miller's Greenhouse.
It is. Please come.
Yeah, so if you sell, where do you see yourself transitioning? What's your next step?
Well, we would like to retire shortly, and we have a property not too far in North Coventry, and if a new owner needed some help, I guess I would say I would help slightly to help the transition go.
Yeah.
And we now have 6 grandchildren. So I'm busy with them,
Oh, I bet.
helping them working, and it's fun to be around them, so I enjoy that.
What
too.
are the ages?
Oh, well, one is 1 week old. The youngest one is 1 week old. Not even a week old.
Not even a week.
Sorry. And the oldest one is 8, so they're all in between there.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a lot of fun.
So
time.
I know we're here right before Mother's Day, and this is probably your busiest
It
week of the
is.
season.
Yes.
So I say, come on out to Miller's Greenhouse,
Please come.
get your annuals, get your roses, your vegetables, your herbs, get your beautiful potted plants for your mother, your sisters, your friends, your relatives, whoever you buy from.
And most people keep returning and returning and
they leave
returning.
here healthy, and we just don't
Yeah.
really hear much.
Yeah.
Unless
So you
there's-
get a lot of repeat.
We have
have
shrubbery outside as well too. I forgot to mention that. We have some knockout roses and lilacs that are blooming for Mother's Day.
And I guess the biggest thing to know is what to put in the shade versus the sun.
Exactly.
Yeah, so let us know, how do we contact you? Give us your phone number, your address.
Okay, yeah. A lot of times people call to see if we're open, but we're here 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, from 8:30 to 5:30. Saturdays we close a little early at 4:30. Also,
Address?
address is 806 Sanatoga Road, and that's Pottstown, Pennsylvania, 19465, Chester County side. If you're driving down 724 and you see the towers of Limerick, well, if they're on your left, you're traveling east. If they're on your right, you're traveling west. You look for Sanatoga Road. It intersects 724 directly with the power plant, which is really 1.25 miles as the bird flies to the north. So that's a good way to get here. It's about a 1/4 mile past the Calvary Baptist Church on the right-hand side, traveling east, and it's about 2 miles from the Wawa at the corner of Spring City, Bridge Street in Spring City and Route 724.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I say, come on out, look at these gorgeous flowers, buy them up. They're prime, they're great size. I've never seen anything like it. So thank you so much, April and Dave.
It was our pleasure.
It was an absolute pleasure interviewing you, and I appreciate it.
Thanks, Josh.